our speaker for today. He's a graduate of Chiang Kai-shek College, and schoolmate of Miss Anna. And he is a third placer at the CTA board exam. Graduated magna cum laude and was also, I'm not sure, current dean, sir, of Chiang Kai-shek. Former dean of Chiang Kai-shek. He was an MBA, AIM MBA scholar and an AIM professor. He is a CIPAR and PRTC MAS reviewer, now part-time CMA reviewer. Currently, he was a consultant and now CFO of Grandland. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our speaker for today, Sir Larry Tan.
Thank you, Alex. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so our topic for today, we have two-day session. No? So, ang topic natin for the two-day session is FS analysis. But we will start with FS. Okay, so FS and FS analysis. Today will be morning. We will have some discussion about FS, about its uses and users. Then I will lead you to FS analysis. Okay? So sa FS analysis na gagawin natin, I'm going to introduce you ratios, okay? And then how you use that in practice, especially for some ratios na parang pwede gamitin for annual, hindi mo magamit sa Excel, right? Okay. So then after that, ang capstone natin for today, after lunch, is that I'm going to give you a list of, I think, 14 sets of ratios. And then you will identify for each set of ratio, anong industry yan. Okay? But you have to do this by group. Okay? Ang point ko is this. Lahat ng classroom discussion natin or class participation, actually, iisa lang ang ating criteria for performance evaluation. And what is that? That is the quality contribution to group learning. Okay? So you have to think of yourself not as if you are in a classroom doing class recitation with me. Okay? Hindi yun ang point natin. You have to participate na para kang nasa boardroom or nasa management meeting where you have to express your idea, articulate your idea, so that the other person can understand you. Expect mo na yung other person is not an accountant, but he or she has to understand what you're saying. Kuha ba? Okay? So, ang purpose ng training natin dito is not only for you to be to understand and to master FS analysis. No? That's just one side. Okay? The other aspect is that you must be able to communicate to an accountant. Okay? And make sure that you get understood. Okay? Problema na marami kasi sa atin is basta alam ko tama ako, bahala ka dyan. Diba? You cannot do that to a client. So sa client, hindi ka niya naintindihan, you have to convince him kasi binabayaran ka niya. Right? So we have to convince our client that they have to listen to us and follow our suggestion. Okay, now, second day natin is still FS analysis, pero may pagkakaiba. Sa second day natin, we are going to use a real Harvard case on FS analysis. Pero, ang gagawin natin, 1 week before our next session, ipapadala sa inyo yung FS nang walang kwento, FS lang. Then from the FS, titignan nyo ano yung possible kwento ng case na to, no? May problema ba siya? Ano problema niya? Saan nanggagaling ang problema niya? Okay? So you have to figure that out without reading the case, only the FS. Okay? Kayo ang bahala gumawa ng mga ratios, ilagay nyo sa Excel. Ang suggestion ko, yung FS, ilagay nyo muna sa Excel, and then from there, gawin nyo yung ratios. Okay? Once magawa nyo nun, and then you do the storytelling. Okay? Then, remember, when you do storytelling in FS, usually you can only identify possible reason, right? After that, you still have to validate kung tama ba yung hypothesis mo o hindi. Okay? So, yun yung gagawin natin sa day 2. First, in the morning. Okay? In the morning. Pagdating ng afternoon, ang gagawin naman natin is kukuha kayo ng FS ng client nyo, but you don't have to put the name of the client. You just have to identify anong industry siya. Okay? And then, you have to show us ano ang pagkakaintindi nyo sa nilalaman ng FS ng client nyo. Okay? Are they doing well or not? Okay? Tapos, saang area sila okay, saang area sila hindi okay. Klaro tayo doon? Okay, now, this is not, for me, hindi kasi siya masyadong conducive for class participation. No? Kasi naka-classroom type tayo. But we have to make do with what we have. Okay? Ang importante lang sa akin is this. Pag kayo sa harap ng salita, make sure yung nasa likod naririnig. Okay, now, pag hindi nyo marinig ang sinasabi ng isa nagpa-participate, house rules natin, hindi ko alam kung kaya. Tumato kayo. Pag tumato kayo, ibig sabihin nun, speak louder. Okay, now, minsan, magsasalita si Glenn, tatanong ko sa likod, Miss, naintindihan mo ba o narinig mo? Okay. Pag sinabi mong yes, tatanong ko sa, i-request ko sa pakiulit yung sinabi niya. Maliwanag, no? Kasi baka narinig mo, pero hindi mo naman naintindihan. Okay? So, huwag kayo sasagot sa akin ng yes kung hindi nyo talaga naintindihan sinabi niya. Okay? Maliwanag tayo sa rules na yan, ha? Now, you will be grouped in small group, kasi 25 kayo, right? Group of 5. Okay? Sa group of 5 na yan, take note, at the end of the session, at the end of the training, you will be peer rated. Okay? Basta sa akin ang peer rating nyo, isa lang ang criteria natin. What did you contribute to the group learning? Okay? Hindi ito paangasan, hindi ito pagalingan. Okay? This is about contribution to group learning. Okay? So, kung nasa meeting kayo, ganun din naman yun eh. Did you build on the group? Okay? Kung natin sa group learning, sa group decision, were you a good contributor to that? Okay? Hindi ito about being right. Okay? There's no point being right if nobody understands you and nobody will buy your idea. Clear tayo? Okay. So, tuloy natin, first thing is, we will first discuss on FS. Okay? Sa discussion of FS, take note, pag ako nag-discuss sa inyo, this is not about me talking to you. Okay? This is about me asking question and you will expound on my question. You will answer my question. Klaro tayo lang? Okay. Kasi I think pagdating sa first part, alam nyo na naman yung topic eh. Ang topic natin, financial statements. Okay, so ang gagawin ko, I'm going to ask question. Isipin mo na lang nasa boardroom ka. Okay? Yung may-ari, mas mayaman sa'yo, siya nagbabayad sa'yo, pero mas may alam ikaw. Okay? But you have to be patiently discussing with him things that he should have known. Tama? Okay. Ang marirealize nyo pa nasa consultancy kayo, yung mga mayayaman, hindi naman sila yung pinakamagaling. Okay? Kaya lang kaya nila magbayad ng tao na magtatrabaho para sa kanila. Okay? Life is unfair, right? We just have to get used to it. Diba? So, yun lang naman yan. Okay? So, start tayo. We'll start with FS analysis. Okay? So, this will be a question and answer thing. Yung mga nasa harap kapag nagsalita is okay, umarap kayo doon. Kasi baka hindi naman, echo yan, ano? Okay. So, harap kayo sa kanila, ha? So, hindi ko alam kung pwedeng dapat nasa gitna ako eh. No? So, anyway, ganun muna tayo, ha? Okay, let's start. Financial statements. Ano-ano ang alam niyo financial statements? At ano-ano ang uses niya? Ganito gawin natin, natatawa ng isa. Pag tumawa ng isa, ang susunod na tatawa dito, kung sino yung tinawag ko siya, tatawag ng susunod. Claro? Okay, just start tayo. Tell us just about financial statements. Ano-ano alam mo financial statements? At ano-ano ang uses ng financial statements?
Sa financial statement, usually it consolidates all the performance and the status of the business. Kung ano ba yung nagiging run niya currently. So the importance of FS is yun yung main tool in making sound financial decision.
Okay. So, ano-ano ang FS na alam mo nakasama sa...
The general FS are statement of financial position. The second one is the statement of comprehensive income or the income statement. The third one is the cash flow statement. And the fourth one is the statement of changes in equity.
Okay, statement of changes. Okay. Tawag ka naman sila, Just. Your call.
Ray?
So, statement of financial position basically tells us what the what composes the financial part of the company. For example, it has three basic parts. First would be the assets, second the liabilities, and the third would be the equity. First, the assets, it will tell us ano ba sa companies natin ang properties natin, ano ba yung mga pwede natin gamitin for our activities. Liabilities, these are mostly payables. This is our what we should be paying, what we are actually spending for our activities. Then the equity, it composes of the shares given to us, the contributions, and summary of what we accomplished from the past years.
Okay. So, if I tawag ka naman sila.
Marine.
State of financial position, stop mo ka. Di ba, ang naman niya, asset, liabilities, and equity, right? Okay. Pag tinignan ko ang statement of financial position, ano ang mami-measure ko dyan? Especially kung ilaglag ko siya sa FS analysis, di ba? Gagamitin ang ratio, kahit tayo gumagamit ng ratio para makita natin ano yung meaning o laman ng ating balance sheet. Ano makikita mo kung gumamit ka ng mga ratios dyan?
Ratios. Ano po, yung mga increase or decrease ng mga assets and liabilities.
Okay, maliban sa increase decrease.
Siguro po yung mga kung ano yung performance of companies.
Performance. Ang performance ba makikita sa balance sheet? Also, some other statements.
I think
Ikaw statement. So, balance sheet muna tayo. Ano makikita mo sa balance sheet? How would you know if your balance sheet is healthy or not?
I think if yung company is yung financial statement niya is yung more on equity, yung equity niya is stable, and yung sa assets niya, makikita natin yung sa financial statement, kung yung company ba is yung sa mga investors, if meron silang mga if merong financial growth.
Okay. Balikan natin si statement of financial position or balance sheet. So basically, ang laman ng ating balance sheet is of course the asset, liabilities, and equity, right? The assets are the funds provided by the funds provider. Sino ang funds provider mo? Si creditor at saka si investor. Tama? Okay. Basically, ang FS natin is prepared, especially the audited FS, is prepared for external user. Okay, so that is the creditor, that is the investor. Para yun doon. Unfortunately, when we do consulting, we are consulting and we are preparing management report for management use. And sometimes, ang FS natin, may limitation siya. However, punta muna tayo sa usefulness niya. So sa balance sheet, there are two things that you will see in the balance sheet. Number one, liquidity. Pag sinabi natin liquidity, can you pay your short-term obligation? Diba? So sa liquidity, meron tayong mga liquidity ratio. Ano liquidity ratio? You have the current ratio, you have the quick ratio or the asset test ratio, and you have the cash ratio. Basically, yung tatlong ratio niyan, ang denominator niyan is current liabilities. Diba? Okay. So current asset or current liability, quick asset or current liability, or cash and cash equivalent or current liability. So ang hinahabol mo dyan is, kaya ko ba bayaran ang short-term obligation ko? Okay? Sabi ng iba, kailangan ang ating current ratio is 2:1. No, that's not true. Depende yan sa industry. Merong industry na ang current ratio is 1:1. Hindi buhay sila. Okay? So, ang importante, when you look at ratio in itself has no meaning. ratio is relative. Meaning, para makuha mo ang meaning ng ratio, i-compare mo sa another. For example, ang ratio this year versus ratio last year. O kaya, ratio ng company A versus ratio ng company B. Okay? Doon na nagkakaroon ng meaning ng ratio. Without a relative comparison, your ratio will have no meaning. Okay? You can also compare that on a benchmark. Diba? Kung benchmark 1.5:1, bakit ang sa akin 2? Ang 2 ko ba is, am I better or am I worse? Diba? Kasi pag masyado kang marami namang laman sa current ratio, baka overcapitalize ka, overfunded. Diba? So, it's not always an issue pag mataas, good, pag mababa, bad. Hindi ganun yun. No? You have to contextualize always the ratios. Okay? So, sa balance sheet, aside from liquidity, we look at solvency. Yan ang solvency. Ito naman yung long-term paying ability mo. Okay, solvency. So sa solvency, as much as possible, ang ground rule dyan, rule of thumb dyan is that kailangan mas better kung long-term ang funding mo kesa short-term. Okay? Pag long-term funding mo, you have what sources? You have long-term debt, you have equity. Equity mo could be preferred, could be common, or retained earnings. Right? Okay. So basically yun, no? Yun ang breakdown niya. So sa atin, kailangan ang company solvent. Kasi baka mamaya, hindi mo kaya palang bayaran ang mga utang mo sa hinaharap. Okay? For example niyan, naalala niyo yung mga educational plan before? Di ba? Bigla silang namatay isa-isa. Di ba? Kasi galing-galing ng mga schools, no? Nakita nila ng mga enrollees nila, gumagamit ng educational plan. Ano ginawa ng mga gagaling ng school? Every year, taas ng 10%. Di ba? 10 to 20%. UST, Lasal, lahat sila. Ang pataas. Kaya ngayon, ang hirap mag-aaral ng anak, di ba? Sabi nga ng anak ko, Papa, paano mo kami mag-aaral? Apat kami. Di ba kaya ang tuition pa nagpunta ka sa Lasal? Mahina ang 60,000 per term. Diba? Kaya kung wala kang pera, medyo matalino ka, hindi mo kaya mag-PUP ka. Kasi sa PUP, magkano lang? 500. Pag lumabas sa 500 din, magrarayot ang mga susunugin yung eskwelahan, di ba? Ang sabi niya sa PUP, masaya. Okay? So yung cost of education, ngayon, masyado nang mataas. And ang unang tinumaan niya is the educational plans. Okay? But the educational plans are not really bankrupt. They are not really losing money. Yung problema nila, hindi match yung kanyang asset sa life ng kanyang liability. Kasi ang dami ng asset niya, illiquid. No? Nag-invest siya sa real property, hindi mo ma-liquidate ng ganun-ganun ang real estate, di ba? Matagal liquidate yan. Kung tinamahan ka pa ng bagsak ng real property, boom! Talo ka. No? So doon nasira ang mga educational plan because hindi nyo pa match yung kanyang asset sa liability pagdating sa maturity. Okay? Now, punta tayo ngayon sa P&L. Ano naman ang P&L? At anong format ng P&L? Anong use niya? Okay? Sinong tatawagin mo next?
Si Renz.
Si? Okay, Renz.
Sa P&L naman po, minimeasure niya po yung performance ng company. Tapos,
Okay.
ano po siya, it is composed of the temporary accounts po, which is revenue and expenses.
When you say temporary, bakit siya tinatawag na temporary account?
Kasi kino-close po siya after the financial year po.
To equity. To equity. Alam niyo bakit kino-close sa equity ang temporary account? Kasi actually, ang temporary account is equity account. Kaya lang para gusto makita kung ano ang breakdown niya for the year, nag-form ka ng mga account na tawag na temporary kasi before 1 year lang siya. But basically, that is an equity account. Okay? Kaya doon mo siya kino-close kasi it's really part of your equity. Okay? Next. So ngayon, anong format ng iyong P&L or profit and loss? Ano format niya? Paano pagkaka-format niya? May format ba yan?
Yes po.
Paano?
Una po yung income, then expenses, after po nun is, I think income, then cost of sales profit, tas gross profit, tas operating expenses, tapos other expenses po, other income and expenses, tas net income, tas after yung net income, pwede ilagay yung comprehensive income, okay, tas net income, ay total comprehensive income.
Okay. Napapasok lang siya sa policy. Hindi na napapasok. So, sa P&L, yung binabanggit niya, yun yung multi-step na P&L, right? But some companies do not use a multi-step P&L. For example, banks. Ang banks, revenues less expenses lang. Wala silang cost of sales o wala silang direct cost, no? Kasi yun yung gamit sa industry nila because the multi-step is not useful to them, no? Sa balance sheet, di ba ang balance sheet, ano alam yung classification ng balance sheet natin? Asset is current and current, right? Tapos, sa liability, current and current din, right? However, there are some companies or industry na hindi gumagamit na rin ng format. Ang format nila, mag-start sila sa pinaka non-liquid, let's say PPE, nasa ibaba yung cash. Okay? Ang gumagamit niya usually utilities company. Next, our currents. For cash flow statement, sino gusto mong salita sa cash flow statement? Okay, kami.
Sa cash flow statement naman po, it's divided siya into three purposes na operating, investing, and financing. So, makikita natin na sa operating, makikita natin kung ano yung mga normal na operating cash flow from the normal operation ng company. Investing, usually mga purchases niya sa mga non-current asset. And then, pag sabi ng financing, sa mga non-current liability and equity movements.
Okay, example ng financing activity.
For example po is, pag-declare na sa mga cash dividends, pero siyang regular financing. And then, mga long-term obligations po, pwedeng financing.
Okay, ano pa? Investment na investor, right? Siya sa capital sa anyway, kung titignan niyo yung cash flow statement, review. Kung titignan yung cash flow statement, pati yung section right, yun nga, di ba? Operating, investing, financing. Ano yung pinaka-importanting cash flow sa kapulungan? Operating. Because operating will tell you, saan ang nagagaling ang cash mo, ano yung sustainable cash flow mo, right? Operating. The question is this, how would you know if the operating cash flow is enough or not enough? Nabasa niyo ba yung pinadala kong readings on the cash flow? Nabasa niyo ba? Hindi niyo lang. Nabasa niyo? Pinadala ko sa inyo. Okay. So, sinong hindi nakabasa? Nakabasa? O sige, napako ko ha? Okay. Sino hindi nakabasa? Okay. Sige, tawag muna tayo dun sa mga nakabasa, tapos sa hindi nakabasa after. Okay. Risa, ano ang nabasa mo tungkol dun sa readings on cash flow statement?
There are actually 4 steps on how to analyze the cash flow statement.
Okay.
First is look at the bigger picture.
So what's the bigger picture?
We need to identify first annual nature ng business.
Okay.
And second would be yung sa operating cash flows. Okay. Okay, ganun daw. Whether saan siya nanggagaling, is it yung expectation that sa operating cash flow should be more than 0? Pero in some instances, like for example, mining companies, hindi naman kasi siya agad in its first year profitable. So possibly 0 talaga siya or nil
So depende sa life cycle ng business, right?
Yes.
Kapag nasa startup business ka, usually wala ka pag-operate, start ka with investing.
Yes.
Investing in financing. Okay. Tapos,
and then dun sa third ko is yung sa investing activities na po.
What about investing activities?
So if the intention of the company is to grow the company, they would then increase its assets, its non-current assets, by purchasing fixed assets.
Okay.
And then at times, pag nila yung business, they would sell off these assets. We can determine through the
So
investment.
makikita mo kung anong stage siya, kung growth stage ba siya, kung anong stage siya, by looking at the investing activity, right? Pag lumalaki yan, hindi sabihin na gumawa yung company. Tama? Okay. But it's also possible na kaya siya lumalaki kasi inefficient ang use mo ng resources. Tama?
Yes.
Good.
There
Tapos,
are ways to look at it yung mga sell-off nila ng assets.
okay.
And last will be the financing activities. Those are the activities that would increase yung funding mo. It's either through yung internal resources mo, which are yung through your investors, preferred or common stocks. Yung preferred kasi is in a way, liability. And then another is yung long-term debt.
Okay.
So, yun.
So pag tinignan mo ang financing activity mo, ano yung isa makikita mo dyan? Inflow or outflow?
It depends po. But
Depende siya.
if the company intends to grow its business, definitely you would see an increase in financing.
Inflow.
Yes,
Okay.
inflow.
Okay.
So kasi meron dividends, dyan din pumatasok yung payout mo ng dividends.
So kapag nag-pay out ka ng dividend, ano yung sabihin mo?
You're, parang not repatriating, but rather giving back to the owners yung excess.
So may excess ka,
performance.
yung excess mo, sinusoli mo sa capitalism mo, right? Okay. So isipin nyo ngayon na parang ganito, ako yung client nyo, masyado akong mawira, masyado akong matanong, pero lahat ng itatanong ko nasa inyo yung sagot. Tama? But you have to explain to me everything para maintindihan ko rin siya. Okay? I think you have to train yourself that way. Na kayo, para iisipin, kausap yung kliyente, at ang kliyente kailangan maintindihan ko ang sinasabi. Okay? Hindi tayo pwedeng technical person na tayo na nakakaintindi sa sarili natin. Kailangan natin maghanap ng kapwa accountant para makipag-usap. Okay? Because part ng ating skills, communication skills, but it is communication skills targeting the non-accountants. Claro? Okay. Now, balikan ko lang yung sa operating cash flow. Okay, thank you, Lisa. Take us operating cash flow, ito yung ating pinaka-hard, di ba? Ang rule of thumb sa operating cash flow, number one, dapat ang operating cash flow is higher than the net income. Okay, bakit? Kasi nag-alpha ka na ng cash expenses, right? Ano yung example niya? Depreciation, compensation. So, ina-alpha mo siya. So, dapat mas malaki si operating cash flow kaysa net income, number one. Number two, there are certain patterns that you have to look at your operating cash flow, especially if you are using an indirect method. Okay? Take note, hindi ako nagdala ng PowerPoint, hindi ako nagdala because I want you to write down kung ano ang naiintindihan niyo. Okay? For me kasi sa AIM, we don't encourage our faculty to use PowerPoint kasi hindi siya conducive to learning. Mas conducive to learning yung listen, take notes. Okay? So basically, pagdating ngayon sa ating cash flow statement, especially sa operating cash flow, ang question dyan, di ba, may mga sa working capital component, pero increase-decrease yan. Tama? Okay. So, ang question dyan, dapat ba yan mag-increase? Dapat ba yan mag-decrease? By how much? Okay? Yun yung hindi natin tinitignan. I remember when I was in SGV, I was an auditor, when I prepared the FS, hindi ko naiintindihan kung anong mga figure pumapasok sa FS. Basta nag-prepare ako ng FS. Wala ako dun sa interpretation side. Okay? So, basically, pag titingin kayo ng operating cash flow, ang rule of thumb is this. Ang sales ko ba nag-increase? Yes or no? Pag ang sagot ko yes, dapat lahat ng working capital ko, current asset or current liability, dapat mag-increase din. Tama? Bakit? Because remember, your sales is being funded by what you call as spontaneous asset and spontaneous liability. So, Pag nag-increase ang sales ko, dapat mag-expect ako, increase in AR, increase in inventory, increase in payable. Okay? Pag nag-increase ang sales ko, tapos nag-decrease ang AR ko, nag-decrease ang inventory ko, is not a good sign. Bakit? Kasi yung working capital ko, nire-rate ko to generate cash. Nakuha nyo? So, kailangan kapag ang sales ko nag-increase by 10%, I should expect na rule of thumb, ang aking spontaneous asset, which are the current asset except cash, current asset, and my operating liability. Ano operating liability? Current liability excluding bank loans. Excluding those that requires financing decision. So dapat yun, kung ang aking ang sales nag-increase by 10%, yun din dapat mag-increase by 10% at the most. Okay? Pag ang increase niyan is more than 10%, ano yung sabihin yan? Pag ang current asset mo nag-increase by more than 10%, when my sales increase by only 10%, ibig sabihin, baka inefficient na yung aking current asset. Nag-i-invest ka, hindi na ko kolekta sa cash. Pag naman ang aking sales nag-increase by 10% at ang aking operating liability, especially ang account nag-increase by more than 10%, ibig sabihin, karamihan ng sales ko, pinapapundo ko trade credit. Is that good or bad? Depende. No? Kung willing ang supplier mo na i-carry yung inyong working capital requirement, no problem. Kaso minsan, pag tumataas yan, habang lumalaki ang credit terms, tumataas din ang cost. Diba? So, kailangan titimbangin nyo yun. No? So, dito sa accounting, wala ka natin sagot dito na absolutely right, absolutely wrong. Parating it depends sa context ng situation natin. Klaro? Okay. So, basically, kung titignan natin, operating cash flow is very important. Okay? Hindi nyo napagdaanan before na ang cash flow statement, ang definition ng funds flow, ang funds ngayon, di ba, is cash and cash equivalent, tama? Before, ang consider na funds is working capital. Current asset minus current liability. Okay? There was one business case sa Harvard na pinakita yung cash flow statement using working capital. Tapos nung kinonvert siya sa cash flow statement, hindi pala siya healthy. At yung kumpanya na yon is a supermarket chain abroad. No? Nung kinonvert siya, doon na nakita, hindi pala siya healthy. No? Kaya very important sa akin ang definition of funds. No? Ang funds natin is only cash and cash equivalent. No? There was a time nung ako nag-board exam pa, yung definition namin ng funds for funds flow statement is working capital. Okay. Maganda yung case na yun, no? Kaya lang I don't think nakatouch sa atin dito. But you just have to know na it's very important for us, number one, na meron tayong operating cash flow. Number one. Number two, meron din tayong tinatawag na free cash flow. Ano yung ibig sabihin free cash flow? This is your operating cash flow, less your capex. Less your capex. No? Sa ibang book, this is operating cash flow, less investing activity cash flow. Bakit? Bakit importante na ang inyong free cash flow positive? Kung positive yan, may pambabayad ka sa loan, may pambabayad kang dividendo. Kaya kailangan positive yan. However, you have to understand na in most companies, ang financing cash flow, investing cash flow mo, nagpa-fluctuate yan depende sa stage niya. No? Kung growing ba siya, kung declining siya, or what. No? So, expect mo yan na nagpa-fluctuate. However, ang ginagawa ko pa, nagpa-fluctuate yan, kinukuha ko yung 5 years total. Para 5 years ba, meron ba akong operating cash flow? O 5 years ba, mas malaki ang aking investing cash flow? O mas malaki kaysa sa operating cash flow ko? Okay? So, those things you have to do, no? And you have to use. Okay? Any question pagdating sa financial statements? Meron tayong hindi na bakit sa financial statement. We have the NOSO FS, right? Okay. Ang NOSO FS dati, nung ako nag-audit, mahaba na yung 5 pages. Ngayon, ang 5 pages mo sa NOSO FS, introduction pa lang ng mga IFRS, nakatakot, di ba? Na wala naman nagbabasa. Tapos minsan mali-mali pa nilalagay doon kung high impact ka to, low impact ka to, anong impacto to, di ba? Hindi mo na maintindihan. No? So, ngayon, ang hirap magbasa ng NOSO FS. Okay? However, it's very important for financial analysts yung NOSO FS, especially mga off-balance sheet items. Okay? Importante siya kasi minsan doon natin tinatago yung ayaw natin makita. Now, merong isang problem ang mga financial analysts madalas. Ano yun? Mahilig sila magkunwari na naintindihan nila yung sinasabi ng kasak ng iba. Especially pag masyado ng technical ang usapan, nag-usap ng derivatives, di ba? Hindi mo naintindihan, so ang gagawin mo? Oo nga, oo nga. Gano'n ka na ng gano'n. Hindi mo naman talaga siya naintindihan, no? So, yan sakit na yan ng mga analyst. Okay? Nagkaroon yan ng bad impact before. I don't know if you remember Enron. Okay, Enron, di ba? Nawala si Enron, sumabay si auditor niya, si Arthur Andersen, na kapartner dati ng SGB. Okay? Nung ako, graduate ako sa AIM before, first job interview ko was with Enron. Isa lang tanong sa akin. Nagtanong sa akin ng Enron, ang FS ba na i-prepare mo, pwede ko sabihin kung paano i-prepare? Ako magsasabi sa'yo ano ilalagay. Sabi ko, depende kung compliant pa rin siya sa GAAP, di ba? Hindi ako nakuha. Alam ko na, nung sumabog siya. However, kung ikaw financial analyst at tinignan mo yung cash flow statement ni Enron 3 years before siya sumabog, makikita mo na yung 3 years na yon, ang laki-laki ng kanyang net income, ang operating cash flow niya negative. Negative siya. So, ibig sabihin, puro window dressing ginagawa niya. No? Hindi mo kailangan mag-ratio ng katakot-takot. Doon ka lang sa operating cash flow na nakita mo negative, dapat alam mo na ay may problema itong batang to. Nakuha nyo? No? So, importante yung operating cash flow. No, marami sa atin, hindi natin pinapansin yan. Ako pag tinitignan ko ang aking cash flow statement, usually tinitignan ko siya over 5 years para makita ko kung may pattern. So, total ko siya. Para makita ko, over 5 years, ano ka ba? Cash flow generator ba operation mo o hindi? Negative siya. Okay? Ingat kayo sa ganung company. Okay? No, ingat kayo sa mga company na hindi nyo naintindihan. Ano yung business model? Kasi ang business model, ano yung kwento niya? Paano yung kumikita? Example, a newspaper. Paano kumikita ang newspaper? Kumikita yan sa advertising, di ba? Hindi yan kumikita ng dahil sa mga news niya. Ang news niya magdadala ng leader. Pero kung maraming leader, maraming advertiser. Paano kumikita si TV? TV programs, no? Si Channel 2, si Channel 7. Advertiser din, di ba? Pero ang advertiser, hindi mo madadala sa company mo kung hindi mataas yung rating ng kanyang program. At yung rating ng program niya, depende, sino nanonood. Kasi kung papansin ninyo, may mga ibang TV program, mataas ang rating, pero hindi pinapasok ang advertiser. Bakit? Kasi yung viewer niya, hindi yun ang gusto ng advertiser. No? Ang gusto ko, ganitong age profile, ganitong demographics. No? Kasi ang mga TV program, meron niyang demographics. Sino ang viewer? No? Ang ABCBN, I was there before, meron siyang isang group, research group. Okay? Research group, tinitignan lang nila sino ang viewer ng bawat TV program nila. Tapos yung ibebenta nila information sa mga advertiser. Okay? So, pag sinabi, for example, gusto ng advertiser, ganitong demographics ng viewer. Gagawa sila ng program to fit that. Okay? So, dapat intindihin natin ano ang ating business model. How do we generate revenues? Okay? Next. So, any question pagdating sa FS? I think karamihan naman sa inyo alam ng FS, no? I think importante lang sa atin eventually how to explain these accounting terms or jargons to non-accountants.